A wise man once said, opinions are like an anus. Everybody has one. But in my opinion, our shit don't stink. Back to you in the studio, Trevor. Welcome. We're back again. It's the Three Musketeers, and this is the In My Opinion podcast.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm your boy Melinda the Fourth.
I'm DT, you know.
I'm Uzi, a.k.a. Uzoma. You already know.
Better AKAs, fam.
Every time he says Uzi, I think of Lil
Better
Uzi.
Akkas. Better Akkas.
Come on.
Come on.
So we're back again. Third episode. I can't believe we made it to the third episode.
We made it, bro.
We made it.
Listen,
We out
if
here.
you lot could see the behind the scenes, it's a mazzoline, but we here. Third episode in. Glad that you've joined
Putting
us
this
again.
together is not a joke, you know.
It's not.
All right.
Especially working with these two divas, but it is what it is. We move.
Diva, man. You look like a diva, man.
We move.
Oh, good.
How's your week been,
we
lads?
move.
What are you saying? How we feeling today?
Don, how you feeling?
My week-
They called you back
As
to
I
work.
said, bruv, my
Is
week
it?
is the same as the last 2 weeks.
No,
bro.
yours ain't. They called you back to work. No, you
Why are you going to
Exactly.
hot man up, bruv?
What do you mean I hurt you up? What do
Bruv,
you
it is
mean?
what it is. You're back at
man's
work.
gone back to work now. It's bare. I think getting used to waking up early again, man. I was
What time do
waking
you wake up now?
7:45.
That's not bad.
I
Allow
don't
it,
know.
bro. Bruv, man got used to waking up at 12
12.
in the afternoon.
A whole you.
Yeah, and then now, man.
A whole grown man, you know.
A whole-
7:45.
How
do you
old are
mean?
you? Big man like you waking up at 12.
So,
Nonsense.
why,
To the
what am I
mic, my
waking up
guy.
for?
I speak to them. It's hard to speak to the mic sometimes when you got someone like this just antagonizing you in your ear.
The Kawunga now start.
I won't go on Jan.
What about you, D- Bijan Jalo?
Oh, sorry, man. I'm learning.
Respect the thing.
Sorry, bro.
How was your week, DT?
He's
I'm
into.
trying to think. into waste, man.
He got you there, bro. He
I
got you
know,
there. He got
I
you there.
can't
He got you
say
Go,
that.
go. How's your
I
week,
can't.
bro? Go.
there. Bro, how's your week?
I'm trying to. This guy just fucks me up.
No.
But yeah, I mean, busy, man. Busy. Car industry, busy. Making,
we said how many people you bumped this week?
Hey.
Mr. I'm into
Because
cars.
that's
What
what
is
car
that, Mr.
industry.
Cars?
That's what they do, innit? They bump people.
They
How
just
many
bump
people you
people,
bumped
yeah?
this week?
I ain't really bumped no one, man.
Are you sure?
I'm just out here making a living, innit?
Okay. Say like.
Well, my week was alright. If anyone cares to ask,
But you don't even give us stop.
I swear you got they dropped the spaceship on you.
Oh, stop
Yeah,
that!
yeah,
Stop
they
that!
dropped
Stop
the,
that!
That had a
Stop
spaceship
The,
dropped to them.
that! Stop
They
that!
dropped the bungalow and duplex.
And leather so
Together.
soft. What color is the interior again?
Listen, we don't need to discuss that. Obviously, yes, I'm back on the roads now, but we don't need to
Chocolate
discuss
brown.
What do you mean? You're
What?
not just back on the road, bro. Like, man. Man's like,
Bro,
I'm back on the roads
bro.
now, blah.
Bro,
Don't try and downplay the thing,
It don't
bro.
matter. But all I want to say, though, apart from that, is I had a thought process. Looking
Yeah?
at everybody's hairlines and everything. Yeah. I think we need to reschedule. So, production manager, if you could think of this, reschedule our recording around our barbershop appointments. You understand? Because it's looking a bit peak right now. And I'm worried that people are going to think that us man don't
What you
look
saying?
after
What you
ourselves.
trying to say? Man's looking unkept. and
I'm not even saying
So wait,
unkept. I'm just saying...
who's the Beyonce then now? Who's the diva?
I'm not... Bruv, I'm just saying... Be honest with yourself. Be
I'm
honest
cool.
with yourself.
You're the one
Be
that's...
honest with yourself.
I'm cool,
I like the
though.
rough
Are you-
look though.
Are you putting the best image of you out in the world?
I don't care what image. I like the way I look. I like my look. If you don't like me for who I am, then you know what?
Oh, do you know what? You're right.
Get out of here.
You're right. Because what did they say?
I fucking rate that.
What did they say?
If you...
It's not by force. You don't have to like me.
if you don't accept me at my lowest,
I'm lowest, yeah.
Don't
exactly.
accept
This
me
is-
at my highest. And this is
your
not my
lowest.
low. This is not my
This
lowest.
not your-
I can go
Mic
worse
to
than
mic.
this. So maybe by next episode, I will be.
listen, I'll just put it out there. So I guess we'll have team meeting after this and we'll
No
see.
problem.
Because,
production and management.
because for me, I definitely want to get the barbershop appointment.
Just because you got your shit did.
Obviously,
You know
I
what
did,
mean?
but it's not fresh. It's
It
not
looks fresh to
It's
me,
like
mate.
Expired.
It looks fresh to me, mate.
Anyway, let's get into the hype of the week.
Yes.
Oh, actually, no. Before the hype of the week, sorry, my bad. Every week, remember, we promote a black business. Every episode, sorry.
Who you got this week, man?
Today,
BLM.
we've got, come on, Black Lives Matter, Thehairtech. We're going to put their details in the description, but basically, it is a...
Luxurious.
Is that what? Is that the name of the
Yeah,
brand?
it's called
Hairtech.
Hairtech. So she sells wigs, installs wigs. I still don't understand how you
What do you mean she stores?
install
Oh,
a wig.
installs wig.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I thought you could only install software, but we move. We move. So she does the lace. You know that lace? Like, sometimes there's lace where you...
Frontal.
Is it frontal?
Frontal.
Yeah.
Sidal.
But you know, but you know that lace, yeah, when, no offense, ladies, please don't attack
You
me.
can't see the edges.
No, but you can tell that it's a lace. You know what I'm saying? So I hope I don't get attacked, but her lace, right? Her wigs, you can't even tell.
Invisible.
Is that what they call it? Invisible. Like you can't even tell.
Invisible wig.
You know what I mean?
Lace wig.
Because even when I look at her product, like look at her, like what she's done for certain females, I'm like, yo, I couldn't even tell that this ain't her hair.
So what? You copped one?
No, come on, stop that.
Is that what you're wearing?
Are you sure,
Brother,
man?
this is natural, bro.
You don't have attachment.
This is natural, bro.
Is it attachment?
Okay, it feels
Listen,
real.
now
It feels
you lot
real.
need to post my afro on our page so the people
we're
don't
not
know.
posting your afro.
But yeah, man, business of the week is at the Hairtech.
So
We'll
her
put a
stuff is
description.
quality.
Stuff, quality, and that's in my opinion. Come on,
Okay.
all right,
And my opinion also.
and his opinion.
Because I have to
Come
back
on.
my massa, you know.
I
Come
don't
on,
know.
let's support black business, guys.
Yeah,
Let's support
let's
black
support
business.
it.
Check them out.
Next up is the hype of the week,
Hype of the week.
which I'm pretty sure you're all pretty aware of. Our once beloved
That
conscious
boy again.
rapper,
That
Kanye
boy
West,
again.
went on a Twitter rant this week. By the time this video is out, he might have even gone on another rant. But the point we're up to at the moment,
I saw it was on one last night.
Yeah, he was on one last
Yeah.
night. So right now we are up to the fact that obviously he's spoken about, abortion
The key one.
and stuff like that. But I think the one that got a lot of people riled up was the comments he made about one Harriet Tubman. So I don't know, DT, do you want to go into who Harriet Tubman is and what did Kanye West say that got people so riled up?
Yeah. So obviously this brother, Kanye, whatever. So let's just. So I believe the comment he made in quote is like, it says Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go to work for other white people. Jesus. Just before we attack this, right? I believe obviously some of the audience, some of the listeners might not actually know who Harriet Tubman is. So
Including
I feel like
myself.
yeah, including this brother here, this chopping sin brother.
Because he was raised in
Myself.
Yeah, so
don't worry, I understand.
So I thought I put a little research together. So just give you guys a little.
But this is why Black history needs to be taught in schools. Because a lot of people don't know who Harriet Tubman is, and it's
exactly, and it's very sad, and it's just alarming.
But even for me to know who she was, I did my own research.
Exactly, yeah,
to learn about civil rights. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so obviously just a little background on who she is before we actually, dive into this topic. But so Harriet Tubman escaped slavery to become a leading abolitionist. She led hundreds of enslaved people to freedom along the route of the Underground Railroad.
Okay, and just to educate there, when I first read about Harriet Tubman, I thought she literally built a railroad underground.
Yeah, I had to tell you. Yeah, I was like, nah, she didn't build it underground.
She didn't build a railroad. Yeah. What the Underground Railroad was a series of different houses. So obviously everyone was enslaved in the South, right? And you escape in the North. So South America, I mean, as in Southern United States, not like Chile and all them countries. Right?
Yeah.
And you escape to North America, right?
North, yeah.
So Underground Railroad was a series of houses, like safe houses that you could stop at on the way to the North.
That's right.
But there'll be codes like, they'll hang up their washing in a certain way or their light will be left on. And that's how you know that.
They had a song as well.
Yeah, and a song as well. So yeah.
Yeah,
have you understood, Uzi?
Are you with us so far?
Following.
All right, cool.
Following.
So just a little bit more details about her. So obviously, born into slavery in Maryland, Harriet Tubman escaped to freedom in the North in 1849 to become the most famous conductor on the Underground Railroad. Tubman risked her life to lead hundreds of family members and other slaves from the plantation system to freedom on this elaborate secret network of safe houses, like he just mentioned. A leading abolitionist before the American Civil War, Tubman also helped the Union Army during the war, working as a spy among other roles. Just a bit furthermore, I feel like this is important for everyone to also know. Yeah. After the Civil War ended, Tubman dedicated her life to helping impoverished former slaves and the elderly. In honor of her life and by popular demand, in 2016, the US Treasury Department announced that Tubman would replace Andrew Jackson on the center of a new $20 bill, y'all. So
that ever
this
happened though? I think
Sorry?
didn't Trump put a stop to
This is on biography.com, by the way, so you guys can go and look it up. But say that again, Trump.
Yeah, I'm not sure she actually got on a $20 bill.
I know, but I know it was something
But it was something that was planned.
but you know, these supremacists, you know, they always put their foot on, you know.
Okay,
anytime we're trying to rise, but yeah.
Clearly, from reading that, she was an important historical figure in the civil rights movement. So, having said that, now that you're educated, I feel like your opinion is very key here. What do you think about Kanye West's comments? Now you've read about Harriet Tubman.
I feel like obviously Kanye West, obviously, I feel like he's not all right in the head, innit? So anything he says, I won't really take it seriously, to be honest. So,
but does he get a bly just because of that?
He should get a bly because he should be in a mental home.
Okay.
So I don't see him as someone that's mentally stable. So I'm not gonna take anything he says.
But you know, this brother's got an album coming out on the 24th.
That's what I don't understand. How come your mental doesn't affect your genius process?
We haven't heard the album. The album might be a mess.
No, but it's not even that. But I'm just talking about like, if you look, it's like a common trait now of this brother. I'm not saying he's not got a mental issue, right? I'm not in Wyoming on the ranch.
On the ranch.
I ain't on the ranch, right? However, it's just funny to me how, you know, coming up to album release, we get this spiral Kanye. And then during that time, because remember after he did the Trump stuff, he had a couple of albums. Remember when he was dropping the EPs and all that stuff, right? Yeah. Then after that's gone, then he sort of went into this mode again of like, let me be the old Kanye again. Yeah. Went into Chicago, gave Yeezys to everyone, went to Africa. He was trying
to Uganda, gave Yeezys
exactly,
to everyone.
Right? Yeah,
gave Yeezys to the president.
Yeah, to the president, exactly, right? And so he was trying to make some sort of amends and then went quiet. And then now he's back at it again, only to find out he's got an album coming out on the 24th. So I personally, I'm not trying to plug his album, but I just think it's a bit...
What you saying is a marketing strategy.
But listen, he's a genius at that.
If it is.
He's actually a genius at marketing things. Let's be real. So, but I don't know because obviously the Twitter rants last night, he's actually calling out his wife and all that stuff.
So
and
you're saying
it's very concerning. However, at the same time, I just want us to be mindful of this.
The mental health,
No, I just want us to be mindful of his how tactical he can be when it comes to this brother. I feel like he would do anything to market whatever he's selling. So I just feel like we just got to be mindful of that.
So how does all the negative thing he's saying now help his album sell?
Bro?
Because you're not gonna buy that album.
Not me, but
you're gonna listen to
what he's saying, innit?
You're gonna listen to it.
Should I tell you why? Because imagine this guy's all over the news now. Like obviously not for me, because I'm a bit more, I'm a bit wiser, right? But there's a lot of people that, you know what, Kanye, you know what? Well, let's see what all these noises about anyways. He's got this album coming, like let's go and listen to it and see.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah, publicity. You know I don't know.
I couldn't.
He's very good at that though.
Does that, man.
That's the thing. He don't care about respect.
He don't care, yeah.
He just cares about putting out. So in my opinion, it's like, I do respect the fact he's got a mental health condition. I understand he's bipolar, and I don't want to talk too much about bipolar because I don't know that much about it. But fair enough, if he's got it, he's got it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, okay, where are the people that are around him? Why does he feel so comfortable tweeting all these things?
They said he's locked himself. Apparently, so different people did have access to his Twitter account.
Okay.
So apparently, from what some of the reports I was reading, he's now changed his password to his login account, and he's kind of taking full control of it. So now that's how he's able to. And apparently, he's now locked himself in the bunkers. So on his ranch, he's got like a panic room. Yeah, on the ranch, he's got like a panic room there where there's food, there's storage, everything like that. So he's hiding in there now, saying obviously Kim and Chris and they're coming to get him. So he's gonna lock himself up. So, but I don't know.
Let me ask you a lot of questions here. What is okay? Let's
he was
break
saying
down
that like the movie Get Out is about him.
What is your definition of bipolar? Because
it's not about what our definition. There actually is a definition.
What is bipolar?
Your arm on the table.
What is bipolar?
It's like when you have. It's like having like not split personalities, but you can be fine 1 minute,
and the next
minute you just.
So you got like very short. Like your temper is very unpredictable.
Just say
you're very unpredictable.
No, but he's diagnosed bipolar. Like he's actually diagnosed bipolar. Did
But
you
these
see
guys,
when he told you?
They all got a name for every single thing, man.
I remember when he told you that Drake made him get a tummy tuck. Remember when Drake?
So it's like bipolar disorder can cause your mood to swing from an extreme high to an extreme low.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are several types. Huh?
How do you develop it?
Well, different people have it. Like obviously, like for example, you've got I think you was mentioning the other day. You've got what's that learning? Learning difficulties like ADHD. Do you remember? Like you were saying that right last week. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, how do you know what I mean? Innit? You're only just realizing these things now.
But sometimes that can be lack of interest as well. Like it's like you're not bothered to know about things that you're not interested in. That's what it is. That's what I put it down to. Because if I put my mind into something I'm interested in, I can actually learn it.
Okay, well,
so
cool.
I think that's a different. Yeah, that's a different. Let's not.
He's bipolar.
But he's bipolar, innit?
He's bipolar.
I don't believe that. I just think he's got temper issues.
He's diagnosed to have bipolar by a doctor. Does that make sense? So you can't. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll definitely
mental health.
Yeah, we'll do mental. We're definitely going to do mental health, but that's a broad, subject.
Yeah.
So, but he is, and obviously, and I don't know how long he's going to keep using that
as an excuse to
because he's got such a big platform, bro, and he's just misusing it. And I don't know how long
I think we're very forgiving people because he's done a lot.
He's done a lot
with the whole Trump thing, and slavery was a choice, and he makes a lot of wild comments. And I just pray for Kanye basically, and I hope the people around him can do good by him.
Apparently, they don't. They're not even the.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do from over here.
He's in the wrong family, man. I'm not gonna lie. He first and foremost, before we can even start to look at this brother as be sympathetic towards this brother, he needs to come out of that family ASAP. Because no man them listen, no black man that's gone in that family is come out. Do you know what I mean?
I don't agree with that narrative, man.
Why'd you say that? Tell me. Give me one. Give me one.
Hearing anything any of you are saying. You see, one thing I realized here from when I came to this country, there's a diagnosis for anything. Yeah? No, that's the roadest. Somewhere like Africa, you give Kanye West, you give Kanye West one hot slap. His brain will correct. You see, the bipolar will come out his body and physically walk out, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, man.
That's simple, huh?
No, I feel like imagine you continuously slap Kanye West. And that slap hurts.
Well, the guy's a billionaire, fam.
So I think what Uzi is saying basically is the fact that because Kanye West doesn't have any consequences to his actions.
Yeah, he keeps on doing it. Yeah.
Well, usually when you're a billionaire, there's no consequences.
If I became a millionaire today, I can just go and pay one doctor to write that I got one illness.
Oh my God.
It's by money. It's.
So you think you don't believe in the bipolar stuff? No,
bro. It's anger. He's got temper. Like
so don't you think that's a problem then?
No,
even if you have a temper, that's a problem.
There's things, from you got to realize, if you watch Kim K, if you see their history and their whole family dynamic, that's not a family I would have even put myself in the first place. So do you not think you're going to go into that family? But he's there now.
He's there now.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So this is what's triggering.
Bruv, he's a man, so he has to take his L. He knew what he was marrying.
He does.
You know what I mean? So
man said he knew what he was marrying.
He did. You knew
like he married about she will never sell her sex tape and this and that. Like her whole history is coming back out now. You see?
But I feel like that's never gone away. I don't see how you can marry somebody like that and then she's done the sex tape so publicly known that you can ever be able to get over that. As a man,
this is another topic.
It'll never forget.
And guys, we've kind of gone over that.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, guys. It's very tension.
It is.
Discussion.
Kanye's a big figure, so you can't. You know what I mean? So
I think we don't agree with Kanye's comments.
Nope.
We pray for Kanye, man. Like
pray for him.
More hot slaps for Kanye.
Are you gonna throw away your Yeezys then?
No, I like them. But that's got nothing to do with
consequences, though.
That's got nothing to do with this.
Hurt his pocket. That's the only way you're gonna.
But bro,
forget his pocket. I won't hurt his pocket, but I will hurt his face with a slap.
If we stop, there's a whole host of people in China that will buy his stuff, bro. They're queuing up. Yeah. So,
true.
But cool. I guess so.
Yeah.
All right. Easy. We pray for you, bro.
We pray for you.
Let's get into it. All right. This week's topic is all around money. Because
dollar bill, y'all.
Everybody needs money, And it's around. So the topic is managing financial difficulty taught in our community?
Wait.
This guy's so dumb, I swear. I'm tired of this guy.
No, that's
I'm not gonna think we just picked you up from some farm in Ibadan. Is it Ibadan?
No, it's not from Ibadan.
The money
He's Lagos.
You're a city boy.
Topic touched somehow.
Lagos.
It gives me shivers.
It gives you shivers. So, money. What's going on with money, man, in our community? I feel like in our community, we don't like talking about money.
Nope.
You know, so first of all, we've got the whole African thing of not liking to talk about money.
Yeah.
Then we also have the whole British thing of, you know, not wanting to talk about money, you know, and it's like we're discouraged from talking about money, you know, and it's like, how would you ever fix your financial situation if you don't talk about your money? You know?
True.
So before I get into it, just high level, like what do you think about that? Just that strap line, is it taught in our community?
No. I feel like obviously you're gonna have there's few just in black community in general. I don't think it is, and I feel like the thing with the black community, right, which is weird. Like I call it like hustling backwards, right? It's like
hustling backwards.
Yeah, no, because it's like, bro, yeah, we're a bit not ashamed, maybe sometimes come across ashamed, right, of disclosing our financial situation because of how others may perceive us, right? However, we are also one of the ethnic groups as well that are the most in terms of flaunting like the lifestyle.
Yeah.
When you don't have it. So it's mad. So it's like, okay, cool. You're not, you know what I mean? We're not so open to disclose financial situation. At the same time as well, we want everybody out there to think we've got it.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I'm saying to you, innit? Like it's nuts. And it's not like for me, like, bro, like maybe I just think too much into things. Even when I'm driving and that and I see all the big latest cars and blah, 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 I see black people just Mercs, BMs, I'm not counting no one's pocket, but it's just like, when you look at the stats, we buy most of these luxury things.
And you know, just to touch on what you're saying now, I think I've put it down to insecurities.
Okay.
I don't know what's happened in the black community, where like we're very insecure. Because it's funny you say that, Just on Saturday, so I was with one of my brethren, he's driving, he's got like X5, And just as we was driving, you know when the next car pull up that's going the opposite direction, that was a Merc, like new shape Merc, black guy. Literally, I watched him, they both was looking at each other. It's like there's that stigma, like, yo, like, people tend to look more like when they just want to look at it like, who's in it? Like, and then he done the same thing. So I'm like, why? And as soon as they drove off, I was speaking to him, I'm like, why do we always do this thing? Like, it's like, when you see a black guy in a car, he's also going to watch another black guy. Like, it's like, who's doing better? Like, even though you don't know them, you get that sense like, yo, I want to be the one that's better.
It's silly
so
because you actually,
at your car, like,
you're actually never going to see that person again. But you feel like in that little moment, I got a stunt on them.
So shall I tell you what? Shall I tell you something? Add to that, yeah? So what now, relating back to what we're talking about, right? So where this now comes to play is because you see those little moments there, they play a big part in
the all round,
in how we spend, how we manage our finances. Does that make sense? Because that's always in the back of your mind. So now a lot of us are doing things because of those moments.
Okay.
We're spending money, buying things, you know, you're putting yourself into debt because of those moments there. Because we're looking for that gratification.
Validation.
You want that, you want that validation. Like, you know what?
I'm the guy.
I don't want to be that guy. You see that situation you just said there? I don't want to be that guy doing that face off and I'm in a freaking escort.
I put my head down.
No, and I'm in an escort. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Or I'm in like some, you know what I'm talking about? I'm in some banger. Which is the maddest thing. Like, bro, doing the job that I do, right? I get a lot of clients, obviously go to clients' houses and stuff like that, to you know, business deals and whatever, right? I swear to you guys, I can't make this up. The Caucasians, do you know what I mean? I've seen a man and his wife, right, come out from some gated community. Like, I mean, they live in a mansion, bro. Okay. It's nuts. Like, I was like, this is here in this country? Like, it's nuts. And bro, they drive some old Volvo V70 or some old estate.
Volvos are dope though. Super safe.
But bro, I'm talking
super safe.
I'm talking a 1999.
I get what you're saying.
So, and bro, they're like, He's looked after. What do they call it? The car's looked after us very well. Like, you know, we've had it for over 15 years. He never had a problem. Serviced it all the time. And it's like, so the mentality is just crazy. I'm just like, so why? What is it like? So what is it about us that we have to have?
It's crazy, yeah, because like me, I've been a party to that madness, innit? You see?
So have I. And I'm currently still
It's funny because, bro, like, prior to obviously giving my car back, the Mert thing, yeah, because obviously the whole thing is ULEZ.
ULEZ came and messed up everyone's
something
pattern.
that saying people might be old thingy if you bought Mercedes.
Apparently it's a scam as well, but anyway.
Whatever, yeah?
Okay.
And I was like, Marvin, I was driving this nice car, but the bed I was sleeping in was killing my back. When I say it was killing my back, like, obviously now I've had to go and buy a proper bed, like spend money.
But I had to even talk to you about that.
because I just thought like waking up my back up. This is just old age.
Man, them don't want to spend money on the important things.
I'm not gonna lie.
Mad,
it only dawned on me recently, actually, when you were buying your mattress. I've actually never dropped Big P on a mattress.
Bro, you have
to, man. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I've never actually dropped Big P on a mattress. You know what I mean? Because you just never think of that. You know? But then you'd be whipping.
But these are the most important. These are what gives you strength.
So we got our priorities backwards.
Yeah. Listen,
but we'll be comfortable to go and give Dior 8 bills. But you can buy
t-shirts are like 6 bills.
No, you're right.
The t-shirts are like 6 bills.
But mine, I say, my bed is comfortable, so it's not like my bed.
No, now it is.
But I'm just saying.
Now it is.
We've not been there, man.
So, okay, I get your point, and I think
it's wild, man. It's wild.
So, managing financial difficulty, I think, I don't think it is taught. You know, like,
it's not.
In growing up,
not enough, anyways.
Yeah, growing up, I had to teach myself. Like when you were in financial difficulty, it's like, especially in my culture, Ugandan culture, you don't tell people outside the house what's going on in the house. There's days we used to have to drink cereal with water and sugar. You know what I mean?
Hot water so you can soften it up.
There's days I remember my mum, this is mad, my mum brushing my teeth with soap because we didn't have
salt. I've used salt.
Yeah, I've used salt.
Soap.
Salt is good, actually.
Yeah,
I heard salt is good. But I remember days.
What do you use soap?
Soap. Like she got me to get the toothbrush, right?
That's
and then put it on wet up the soap.
Well, because it foams. Because it foams.
Listen, I don't know the science behind it, but that's what Marge made me doing it. And those days we were struggling. But everyone outside, any family member wouldn't know. So already, that's in your brain. Like, yo, I can't discuss my financial difficulty with anyone because I don't want to be ashamed and embarrassed. And remember, already there is that notion of if you can't manage your finances, then therefore you're stupid. Whereas if you weren't taught to, how can you be blamed?
Yeah, like you're looked down upon, innit?
Yeah, you're looked down upon if you're in debt. So you've got that aspect. Then you've also got the aspect of, the socially. You've seen everyone on Instagram stunting, drip. Now you're like, yo, if I now go and buy a Corsa, I can't post that on Insta. Or I've heard of people, I'll never forget this, right? When I never had a car. Remember that time when I sold my 3 Series? And like for a whole year, I didn't have a car. And you go to raves and stuff, and I'll never forget. The rave was right next to the bus stop. So I went and sat at the bus stop after the rave. Sorry.
Yeah.
I banged the table because I'm so passionate about this. I don't business, like I don't have a car, I'm getting on bus. But other people would park their little Corsas or Fiat Puntos down the corner.
Because
they didn't want people to see what they were rolling in. And I'm thinking, why? Like, is it that deep? Like, own your situation. You know what I'm saying?
Should I tell you why?
It's mad.
I'll give you an example, yeah? Our community is the worst in terms of when a man is down, they're going to stomp on your head while you're down, bro.
Preach it.
For example, remember that video that went viral recently of that young jock, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's driving the Uber.
Yeah.
And they were like, is that you?
Yeah.
What, you gone broke now? Even though this brother is doing it for, I think he was doing it for whatever he was working on now.
Yeah, promotion.
Promotion, whatever. But our community are the worst. And I feel like to make a change in this, to make people more comfortable, disclose, because at the end of the day, if you don't share, right, because I feel like, whereas black people, while we're lacking so much, listen, information is everything. If you don't share, you don't get. So
closed mouths don't get fed.
Exactly. So if I don't know what you're battling, I can't help you. Yeah. So the problem is now, because of that notion of being looked down upon and blah, 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 and how you're perceived by other people, we tend to not say nothing and just deal with it. But guess what? We, as a whole, as a community, we are all responsible.
We are.
To changing this sort of, changing this mindset, because we all got, if someone's going through it, we all got to support them, because listen, it's not about, at the end of the day, as much as you want to look at it, is I think it's like a race situation, isn't it? Yeah, that's going on right now. And it's all about, bro, let's all make ourselves better as a race.
Yeah.
So that way we can compete. So that way when other races saying, yo, look, this is what we're doing, this is what we're building, we can be like, yo, look, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. Not just come out and be like, oh, look at my Miri and look at my Dior, look at my Merc. When all these men are buying up all the houses, bro, they're buying up all the real estates. They're buying up all the businesses. Do you know what I'm talking about? So it's like, I feel like we just need to be more open and more, do you know what I mean? And don't look down on another person just because they ain't got it the way you got it. Show them how to get it. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think anyways.
What are you saying?
So one thing, I think obviously down to what you're saying, just to touch on something else, I think one is to a certain extent, those sort of behaviors.
Yeah.
It's down to, how can I explain it? You gotta check your circle of friends as well.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
That is so key. Key.
That's one thing I've learned,
Yeah.
To be honest, I've never been around people that made me feel like, you know what, you gotta be this type of way in order for us to value or respect you in a certain way.
Yeah.
I wanna associate myself with people that respect people based on your personality and you as an individual, not what you own, as opposed to what you own. Yeah.
Come on.
Also, if you're around friends that make you feel like if you're not doing this or
if you're not wearing lubes, you can't come with us. Yeah.
You got to assess your situation. You got to check.
You were that friend.
Your circle of friends.
At one point, all you had was Valentinos, McQueen's. I felt intimidated.
Marvin, don't speak, bro.
I was like, I can't turn up in Air Forces to DT's motive.
Here we go again.
I'm just, what? Are we not in a safe place? Can I not speak my truth?
Cool.
Okay, so what were you doing?
So I also had to buy Louis Vuittons and...
Well, you went crazy. So that's what I'm saying. Then you went ape shit. That's what I'm saying. These brother went crazy.
Listen.
And Lubes, Balenciagas, everything. You went
when
crazy.
They go high, I go higher.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but
exactly. That's what you did.
As I was saying, if your friends make you feel like there's that,
yeah, you don't need that.
I'm saying, and also if you're around people that glorify lifestyle, bro, then you're around the wrong circle.
No, you're right. Oh, that's so key, bro.
You want to be around people.
That's so key.
You want to be.
It puts you under pressure to do some.
Because I watch certain people on my Snap sometimes, and I see the way they act and move. I'm like, bruv, you're done at it.
Honestly,
this guy, he loves that. No, come to be like, look at this brother. Look at this brother. Look at this brother. This guy just laughs on people online all
and you see me,
every day.
You see me like this is the thing about me, like. Obviously, my views and mindset on certain things now, has changed over the past year and a bit,
Yeah.
Growth,
it's like, even growing up, I've always been the guy where man came from a lot of struggle, poverty, man got cussed down in school. So when I started making money, I made it my priority, it's like an achievement to buy bare food.
It's because you know what? You got to get that out of your system because of what you've been through.
I've done that, but even so, even now I still might own a certain pair, but if you go on my Insta, whatever, you don't see that I have a lot of those.
Exactly.
Because I don't feel comfortable showing it. You see, but there's certain people they wanna put an image out there. Like it's like,
you know when a man,
it's too much, man.
You know when a man proper will be at a restaurant, but will put his foot on the table to show that he's wearing red bottoms.
Yeah,
it's
red bottoms.
That is just so desperate.
Nick, look, people tucking their jumpers so they can show their belt.
This is the thing, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not trying to put down people that lavish things because I'm one of them. You know, you like what you like. I like nice cars. I like trainers. I like all of that. But you will never, on my mum's life, catch me. Take this picture.
Trying to flaunt it.
Take it like this. No, it's just because I like it. You know what I mean? It's not, I'm buying it to show off. It's I genuinely like this thing.
But I've got one question for you. Why do you like it? I've asked myself that question. Why do you like it?
Why do I feel attacked all of a sudden?
No, you're not being attacked. I'm just asking, why do you like it?
Why are you smiling, bro?
No, it's just a question.
Man felt like he got you. Why do you like it?
No.
Tell me now why you like it.
No, because...
Okay, I'll tell you why.
We're also the black community, innit? Okay. You know what I'm saying? You can ask me the same question, yeah?
Okay.
So we got to ask ourselves, yeah?
Go on, answer.
Like,
No pressure.
Why is
No
it that you
pressure.
think we
I feel like the production manager's looking at me as well, like he wants to know the answer.
why
like the way
why
he's
do you
looking,
like
like, don't look down now.
Yeah, go on.
All right, why I like it? I'll be real with you. So obviously, we've all come from struggle. Not in you there. I got my first pair.
You feel like you're being judged right now.
I do because I feel like this is one of those videos that's gonna haunt me in 10 years' time.
Nah, man, you're good, man. Speak your truth,
real talk. I got my first pair of Nike trainers, I think, in year 10, year 11. Like before that, I was just wearing my dad. So basically, the way my dad's setup was that he'd look after the girls. So basically, I'm one of 16, and I know that's wild. I've got 15 siblings. Yeah.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah. Remember, that's one I was telling you last time that, I was in my dad's nuts. He was in his nutsack. And I'm telling you, your dad busts a lot of nuts.
I don't know why. You need to pause, because I don't know why you're talking about my dad's nutsacks, bro. Like,
pause.
Imagine he's watching this and you're just talking about
Exactly.
Huh?
Anyway,
You
moving
did
on.
your thing.
Moving on. Yeah. So the way my dad did it was like, he was like, yo, because my sister would get everything. My sister used to get shopping in Selfridges, in Harrods.
Sound like he's still, is this still?
No. I'm not her. I'm not her. I promise.
I'm just making sure, man.
No. So yeah, my sister would get shopping in Selfridges, Harrods, like nice things. Like she would go school trips abroad. My dad wouldn't even pay for me to go Isle of Wight, bro.
Man,
you know what I mean?
What you want to go and do in Isle of Wight anyway?
No, year 6. When year 6 we're going Isle of Wight, my dad wouldn't even pay for that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So I used to get like high-tech, Gola. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shopping in Primark and all that. Littlewoods or what? Not Littlewoods, Lily Whites. Which is what? Sports
Lily
Direct
Whites.
now. Yeah? So one day I sat my dad down and I'm like, yo, why did you treat my sister differently to me? Like, why did she get everything? And his response was, the reason why I treat you like that, because you're a man and I need you to work for everything you want. Whereas your sister, I'm worried if I don't give her the stuff she needs or the stuff she wants, she's going to go and try and get it from other men.
Other men,
Do you know what I mean?
See, I want
Huh?
opening panache.
Panache, this guy.
Nah, it's true.
God
Women
forbid.
you have to look after women.
God forbid.
100%.
So that's the way my...
look
So
after
want your daughter going to next month.
fair enough, innit? So
things you can't provide.
I understand now, anyway, what he was saying.
But then you weren't hearing it.
But so coming
Makes
from
sense,
that,
though.
so my man's telling me, raw, this is how I got to pattern it if I want my own stuff. As soon as I started getting a little change, I just started buying bare trainers. You know what I mean? And the more the income got up, the more
footwear.
the more footwear, the more lavish the spending.
Excess.
I don't know why you're onto, man. Yeah, okay, it got to a point.
Excess, we've all been there.
It got to a point where I had to look at myself and be like, calm down. But that's where it came from. It's the fact of you come from nothing and now all of a sudden you've got enough money to buy anything that you want. Like I remember the times when in my house, I used to live with my aunt at one point and we weren't even allowed to eat the mullah yogurt. We weren't even allowed to eat the mullah yogurt. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was like, raw, because the mullah yogurt was from my uncle, right? So when I got money, I started buying bare mullah, you know? And it would go off date in the fridge, but I needed it in the fridge to let me know that I've made it now, auntie. I can eat my own yogurt. Do you know what I mean? And furthermore, not to put my aunt on blast, but I don't even think her yogurt was mullah. It's probably like Aldi split pots. But now I can get mullah. Do you know what I mean? Like mullah. Do you not know? You know mullah? Because you look at me, man.
I was eating that for... I used to eat a lot of that, bro.
That's why you're so petty, bro. This guy said his shot size auntie.
I like the one with the chocolate and the white one mixed.
Yeah. No, I like the white chocolate.
Nah,
the
man,
strawberry.
the white chocolate is a bit harsh, man.
So
that's a bit harsh.
But
mad love for my aunt and my dad. But yeah, that's the reason why. That's the answer to your question, is the fact that I came from such a struggle that in my brain, I computed that, now that I've made it, I must make up for everything I didn't have. Which was the wrong way to look at it. But at the time, bro, it made sense. It made sense.
And you know what? I feel like we've all kind of got similar stuff. Because I know growing up, I didn't have that same conversation my mom per se, right? But with my mom, she just always says this, right, in the house all the time. And it kind of stuck to me like, if you want nice things, you have to work for it. So since like, that's kind of stuck to my head, right? And I was like, and I don't know what it is, right? Once you now then get into it, you know what I mean? Let's be real. I think one part we just got to understand and remove from the, like, you know what I mean? Designers' things are high quality and they are very attractive looking. Yep. Let's be real.
Yep.
So compared to like whatever, you know, the high techs and all of that, let's just be real.
Why you got to do that?
That's the reason. No, because I was a high tech in school as well, bro.
Okay, all right.
I haven't had the bag as well. But No, but what I'm just trying to say is that, look, so what you pay for, you're paying for that quality as well. And does that make sense?
And the exclusivity. I don't like seeing man wearing the same thing that I'm wearing.
That, though.
Wait, okay.
Nah.
What in terms of what? You don't believe what?
Bro.
Which one? What don't you believe?
I think Nike makes proper quality.
But Nike ain't cheap. What are you talking about, my guy?
Compared to designer
He's
footwear,
comparing
bro.
it to high tech.
No, but I'm just talking designer things in general compared. I'm talking about like they're good quality. So that's what you're paying for. Does that make sense?
It's been embedded in your mind, man. They're all using the same suppliers to make the shoes.
Are their stuff good quality?
No, fam. They
Are they good quality? Wait. Are they good quality?
I get there's an argument for either or. There's an argument for either or because Zara's clothes are quite decent.
So in terms of, check this out. No, Zara's clothes are good quality.
I think so.
Yeah.
I've had a couple got Zara gowns for a bit.
You guys are moving mad. Zara's clothes ain't good quality. They're not that good quality compared to. Bro, let's be real. Anyway, this is a conversation.
Okay,
for
yeah,
another
I
day,
feel like we're
right?
going. Yeah, we're going a bit off topic here.
The main point I'm just trying to make is that at the end of the day, we grow to like these things, and it becomes the norm. But one game I'm just gonna give you lot, right? This is a game. Like I think me and Muggs have been doing this from day one. Do not get it twisted. I don't go out there buying 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bills, Balenciagas, Valentinos, Amiris. I don't do that. What I tend to do, I resell my shit. So I don't really spend my money like that. So if I've got 3 pairs of Valentino, right, and another one's come out that I like, or another designer's come out that I like, right, I slap like 2 of my Valentinos on eBay and then sell those and use the money to buy whatever. Does that make sense? So I've been doing that from the get-go. And apart from that as well, I can't remember the last time I bought any designer at full price. Always 50%. Does that make sense?
Is it real?
Yeah, bro. You're talking to DT.
I'm just saying, like, 50% is a wild number, bro.
You are talking to DT, bro.
Yeah.
40, 50, you know what I mean? That's how we've been doing our thing. That's how we've been doing our thing. So for me, anyways, I'd never really, no matter how many designer stuff I have, I never really put the P's in like that. I always flip stuff on eBay. And then, so I feel like going back to the question is like, bro, I feel like you can have nice things, but it's just the understanding of, getting the priorities straight in terms of knowing how to manage your finances correctly. At the end of the day, if you like good things, if someone likes, so what advice would you give someone? Okay, I like designer stuff. And at the same time as well, I want to build financially. You can have both if you know what you're doing.
Hear this here. You can, as I said, my mindset on certain things now is quite different,
Yeah.
You can have both. But for me, I don't see any justification for paying someone £800 for a footwear. I'd rather go buy some land in Africa.
I never said that.
But I'm saying,
that's not what I said.
I'm saying,
I don't agree with
whether
that.
you have it or you don't have it, I don't think is a wise thing to do. And also, I just touch on one thing quickly, People also need to start understanding, that whatever it is you're doing, remember what sort of energy you're putting out there, innit? You see it, Because for me, if I'm walking into a room wearing £800 footwear, £600 belt, £200 top, I better not start complaining when a girl's telling me she wants to go to Hakkasan, bro. Like, don't complain because your image shows that you're equal to the task.
That's true.
No, that's what it says. Your image says you're equal to the task. So remember, when you're doing whatever you're doing, if you can afford to buy 20, 50, 60 times, you can afford to spend money on whatever.
I don't know if it's me. Have we actually? We haven't even tackled this.
I think So this is the thing. I want to move away
because I feel like
too much from designing. It kind of took us a bit left.
No, but it's valid.
It's valid. It is valid. No, you're right. It is valid because a lot of people in our community do that, innit? They do, drippy and all that, But
drippy.
Back to discussing managing financial difficulty. So obviously we've discussed the spectrum of it in that. Obviously, a lot of our financial difficulty does come from frivolous spending.
Yeah.
On that, how comfortable would you be disclosing your financial situation? How comfortable would you be in that? I got a stat here that up to 48% of British couples, married, unmarried, everyone's as long as you're a couple.
You're in the same boat.
You're in the same boat. Don't disclose their financial their salary to their partner.
That's wild. How many percent?
48.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's understandable though.
Why?
How? How are you going to build wealth
But
if
here's the
you don't even know how much?
Here's the thing. It all boils down to individuals and personalities.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes sense. Probably a lot of that percentage that are not disclosing, they probably have a woman that's take or a man that's take, or is that
I'll talk to them.
you're being like, there must be a reason behind it. Do you know what I'm saying to you? But if I feel like disclosing my salary around people that are not thinking a certain way about, oh, he's earning this, so you should do this, then I'll be comfortable doing it. But if I know someone's gonna judge you type of way, then I'm not gonna do it.
So like you're going back to what we're talking about
the same
before.
thing. It's who you're around,
but
people you're dealing with.
But then it goes back to what I'm saying though. I still think it's very important to let people know where you're at
before you get into science.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you can't build like I don't know exactly. Imagine this, right? You're in a relationship with somebody, right? Clearly, okay, you've got like a certain aspiration, you've got plans, you've got goals, right?
Yeah.
You don't know if and remember, your goal, whatever you're planning, would always have to involve your other half.
Yeah.
So it's like you might be reaching too far for where she's currently at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you don't disclose that, if you don't,
needs to be openness.
So I need to know where you're at, so then I can know. Okay, you know what? I've got this 5-year plan. Might have to be a 10-year plan, or it might actually be a 2-year plan.
Okay.
So I'm talking about because so I think it is very important to communicate and at least look, listen. Remember, look, if I disclose my financial, and I feel like we just got to be a lot more confident and understand that, look, I'll tell you, look, this is what it is. This is where I'm at. If it's something that's not, it doesn't match your criteria, wherever it is, then at least from that point, we know, okay, boom, like it's not going to work.
Yeah, being open.
Let me find another suitor. Bro, because at the end of the, or, if you lot can work it out in terms of, like I said, a 5-year plan becomes a 10-year, whatever it is, then you can work your way around it. But when you keep leading somebody on, and that's where, it builds up frustration after a while. Oh, I wanted to buy a house. I was planning but this guy, it's been 4 or 5 years now. She's not, or he's not. Do you know what I mean? Innit?
Yeah.
Well, that's because you didn't discuss this to start with.
All this thing is going to circle back to the whole black community again, bro. Like, it's wild out there, bro. Like, you're going to clubs, you're seeing, bro, everyone's on a matting. You see it there. So it's like, no one's trying to finish last. You see it?
No,
because
I get that.
I know that, but I think
everyone was that honest, the world would be a nice place.
No, I agree with you, but that's why we're here. That's why we're here. I'm putting it out there that, look, this is how we should start seeing.
Yeah, exactly. So the way I see it
open to disclosing your situation.
The thing is, so I think, I've been doing my research on the topic, and the reason why it's so difficult for people, not just black people, but people in general, about metrics is because there's there's no standard. Like when you're trying to measure your body fat, there's BMI. They'll tell you that, if your BMI is this and you're a bit overweight, you need to...
The unity,
you pull it down a little bit, or there's clothing sizes. If you're this size, then, you're borderline like
42 chest.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's nothing for finances, so you don't really know where you fall upon. And that's so I stumbled across this thing that I've lived by for a couple of years now.
Share
it's called the 50-30-20 rule. Yeah. So it means that you spend 50% on your income on bills. Yeah. You should spend 30% on your wants. That's like going out, eating, buying whatever. And you should save 20%. You know what I mean? So at my last calculation, I was at 58% on bills. Yeah. So I'm going to cancel Netflix. That's what I decided. Because I pretty much watched everything on there anyway. You know what I mean? I was hoping one of you guys can lend me your login. But I think...
See, people like you got to watch out for as well. Yo, Uzi, you got to watch out for those friends, yeah?
Well, what I do?
Be cancelling all their direct debit so they can use from their friends.
No, but you might be under 50%.
So it's okay. Wait. So it's okay for me to keep paying for Netflix?
If you're under 50%, yes. Me, I'm at 58%.
You know what? I don't mind. I'll give you my Netflix login if you can also let me use your car. Because then that way I'm saving. Yeah, because that way now I'm saving.
£8.99
I'm saving money on petrol and stuff like that as well.
Put it on the agenda for
Let's share. This is what I'm talking about, black people. We need to share.
It's the small bills,
that
adds up. It's mad.
Yeah, because I got Disney Plus, I got Netflix.
Do you know why?
I've got Amazon.
Do you know why? Do you know why? You don't, because it's so small.
Yeah,
that's the trick. That's the trick. You don't think of, it's a
That's
big
how they get you, innit?
There are the guys that
how
are
they get
making
you.
the killing.
But back to the serious thing now, yeah. We know how much the Prime Minister gets paid. We know how much Ozil gets paid. You know what I mean? We know how much the President of the United States gets paid. So who are you to feel a way about sharing your salary to your partner your friends? You know what I mean? When you, like, did you know in Norway, Sweden, and Finland, you can look up anybody's salary online?
That's right, yeah.
Since when? It's the 18th century. Obviously, back then they didn't have internet, but there was a directory where you could go and find out that, this company, how much are they paying their CEO, or how much are they paying their sales analyst, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, so
that's why you could do that here at Glassroom now.
Yeah, but Glassroom gives you Glassdoor.
Glassdoor, yeah. That's a Glassroom.
Glassdoor gives you like an indication, but in those countries, you can actually find out the exact amount of how much the person gets paid. In my company where I work, as long as you know the person's grade, you can find out how much their salary is.
I know how much you're not. I know how much you make, nigga.
You know what I mean? And the thing about me is, personally, when it comes to this topic, would I share my salary? Yeah, I wouldn't mind sharing it, because I feel the only way you will know
if I make your salary, I wouldn't mind sharing it either.
But you see this.
Let me finish. Save your point. But the only way you will know if you're getting undercut is if you know how much everyone else is making. So, wait, let me finish.
Yeah, go on.
On Twitter, there was a trending topic. You can still search it now.
It probably is what you're about to say now. Go on.
It's called #KnowYourWorth.
Yeah.
And it's on Twitter, and it's where everybody on that hashtag shares their salary in their certain field that they work in. Right. So you can have an indication of what your understanding your earning capacity in that department. So, like, let's say you're an engineer or like a tech person. You want to find out how much people in your industry are getting paid. You can look at it and be like, I'm getting underpaid. So you can go and negotiate a salary. On that, though, a few months back, if you don't remember, there was a black girl on Twitter that shared her salary. And people ended up calling her employer to get her fired somehow because she said she was on 130K at 27. So in that aspect,
jealousy, boy.
Yeah, I can see how sharing your salary people might be put off by
jealousy, boy. Why?
When you do share it, some people might get jealous. So,
instead of calling, I'll be like, "Yo, B, how did you do it?
Give me the blueprint."
But what I'm saying, you see with the whole salary thing, because I've seen this happen, because you're all in a certain grade, doesn't mean you're capable of doing the same work. I don't know if that makes sense.
But if you're applying for the same role, you should get the same pay.
Nah, it doesn't work like that, because obviously it's like you
performance
need to be
based,
comfortable, and you need to be able to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying to you?
Okay.
Like, prior to obviously getting the job I've got now, I was a bit like funny. Like, you know, when you come from a certain like mindset and a certain place, you never ever feel like you can be in a certain position.
Okay.
So like you're never ever comfortable to go in. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, in terms of sometimes when you ain't got like that much experience, or you don't feel like, you know what, I'm that guy, you're a bit scared. You get it?
Almost like imposter syndrome.
And then what I realized was, after I obviously worked in that field for quite a while, I gained some sort of like experience. I became comfortable. I remember I went to a job interview just for fun. And they was trying to offer me something. I said, no, I'm not taking that. If you're not giving me this, this is what I'm bringing this. And they was literally calling me for whatever, but I decided not to go for that job due to other reasons. But I feel like that's also certain things in terms of, is down to individuals. Because there might be someone in your position getting slightly more, and there might be someone getting
it happens. But there's a base salary that everybody in my position gets. And then obviously, based on how you perform that year, based on how your income will get.
But then also, research has also shown as well, there's a lot of favoritism, I would say, in terms of when it comes to, because certain people are getting paid more than others in the same position. And I also think goes back to what we're talking about in terms of being closed off and not, sharing, putting out your information, because you'd be surprised you're getting underpaid, you're getting undercut. And I think I just wanted to put that point out there. But I think the big thing I wanted to actually touch on, me and Uzi was talking about this, was it last month? We was having this debate, right? Where sometimes as well, when you go back to the actual question, the topic itself, with black people, right? I'm sorry to keep obviously going back to because I feel like we need help the most at the moment, right? I feel like the point I was about to make now. Please don't leave my head.
We're not comfortable with disclosing.
No, not even with this. Not even the disclosing part. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, so it's like we almost sort of oh man, it's gone. My memory is so shit. I'm so sorry, guys.
No, it's alright. It's alright.
It's like, for example, we'd want to what's this word I'm looking for? Like, for example, yeah, that's it. We need to understand how to manage our finances.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In terms of what is actually the necessities that we need, right? And what we also need, what kind of salary gap we need to be able to then save up some money and so. So I feel like we need to control. Yeah, going back to what we're talking about, our frivolous spending and all of that stuff. First and foremost, it's not always about your salary.
Yeah,
does that make
sense?
Sometimes it's about you yourself. You need to look at yourself first and foremost. Like, okay, where do I need to cut certain unnecessary stuff so I can balance and actually, you know what I mean, my spending and all of that stuff. Managing your finances.
Yeah, I get
master that first.
But it's not just
chase money.
Chasing that pay, because it don't matter, bro. Listen, you can go and get. You can be on, bro, do you know how many people I know that's on about 60, 70, 80 grand? Yeah. And I'm not even nowhere near that, right? And it's like, they would still come to me to borrow money.
Because you've got more disposable income than they do.
How is that?
I get that.
It's because of managing so even wherever your salary may be right now, if you're very good at managing your finances, yeah, it can go a long way. Believe me. So it is very important because the same way, bro, doctors are in debt. Lawyers are in debt.
Yeah, I get
Judges are in debt. There's a reason for that. Everybody all have this sort of common problem, and that is financial management.
So financial management, let's just say now you are in debt and you are in a situation. Would you go and ask your friends for help? And would you tell them that you're in debt? Or your family?
Remember, you guys mentioned that earlier on.
Yeah.
I think it is extremely important, and to our audience out there, you need to pause right now. And look around yourself.
Yeah.
Who do you surround yourselves with? Right? It is very key. Like, it might not be looked as important, whatever it is. A lot of people out there on social media, oh, that's my bros, that's blood, that's gang, next week they're beefing. I think it's very important you know the circle of friends you have and you all share as much information as possible. Yeah. And I think then and only then would you be comfortable, because the group of friends I have right now, yeah, like, for example, you guys and a couple other guys, my dog behind the scenes, I'm so comfortable if I'm having any issues to come to you guys and be like, yo, this is why because I know for a fact you man have my back and you're not going to judge me, and it's an open space. So people out there, that's one of the first things you should do, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, you can't do things alone.
You can't. No one's a one-man, an island.
Do you know what I mean? So you can't do everything alone, and you need that to surround yourself with good people.
Just to add on to that point, right? There's a lot of people, and not to make myself sound like the savior, but because I've worked in finance for a long time and be like, yo, I put my head in the sand for a long time. I got all these debts. What do I do? And I'll be like, yo, do you know you can get a balance transfer and move all your debts onto this credit card for 0% for how many months?
Yeah.
Or you can go and take out a refinance loan and refinance all this debt. You're going to have one. Like, I've helped people, but if you don't talk about your situation, if you don't talk about your finances, you're not going to get that help. And then you're just going to be in a spiral. There's always someone that can help you. But if you're going to keep that to yourself because you're ashamed or whatever, there's nothing to be ashamed of. We've all been in debt. We've all had issues paying back our debtors, but it happens. Do you know what I mean? Our credit
happens, man.
Say. You need to be like, and I think what these guys said is key. It does come back to the people you surround yourselves with. Will I feel comfortable sharing my salary with my family? I'm not sure about that because there's something called the black tax. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. And you know what, guys? We're not trying to alienate our audience. You know, this podcast is for everybody. But right now, with everything that's going on with the movement, Black Lives Matter, I think that's why we're probably heavily focused on the black community at the moment. But the thing called the black tax is basically whereby, because you're the first person that makes it in your family, you now have to take care of your family.
Jesus.
Do you know what I mean? So while you're trying to build your own generational wealth, you're still having to pay for your mum's rent or pay for your little brother's football practice or pay for whatever. Whereas some
aunties,
of our
uncles,
exactly,
borrow me this till next pay and blah, blah, blah.
Now, whereas our other ethnic counterparts don't necessarily have to. I'm not saying they don't, but in generally speaking, they don't have to do that because mummy's already patterned. Do you know what I mean? On a wider scale.
Wider scale, yeah.
What mommy might even give you P's that, okay, now you become 18, here's 10 grand to go and put a deposit on your house. Do you know what I mean? Or money for a car. Whereas a lot of us, because we're first generation, we're the first people that have gone to universities in our family or proper like made it, we have to take care of our families, which then hinders us.
Your progression.
Our progression, because I'll be much further if I didn't have to finance this person's school fees or, you know, in Africa, or buy this person this washing machine or do whatever. So I don't know if I'll be comfortable disclosing my financial situation to my family per se, because they'll just assume that man's rich.
You've made it. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, what? You work here? Oh, you drive this? Oh, he's made it. So anytime there's a party, this person must come and contribute. Any wedding, So, but when it comes to my friends, I am so open to sharing with my friends because, like I mentioned before, as long as I don't fit my friends know that I'm not gonna share my salary to stunt, and they will also know that if I tell them my situation, if anything were to happen, they'll be like, "Yep, do you know what? He told us, innit? So we know what it is." I just don't feel like there's a reason to hide.
And you know what's so crazy? Bringing up that point, just adding on to that, exactly what you just said right now is so key, and I think is like giving out that information creates a level of understanding. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when you do come to me with some problem, I'll be like, you know what? I know your journey. Yeah. I know your situation and I get it. But if you don't share with me and I see you starting all the time and now you want to come to me for some, I'm like,
you'll be like, nah, sell your lubes.
Yeah, go and sell your car.
Because that happened to me one time. That happened to me when I was in uni. No, maybe it was after uni, like a year after uni. And I was in a financial situation. But these times I got a 3 Series drop top.
Gee.
I'm 21.
Baby blue one. Woo!
I got
with
lubes.
Cream interior.
Do you know what I mean? I've got Gucci jumpers that are like 8 bills. And the man looking at me like, yo, you want to borrow what? £50? Do you know what I mean? But because I ain't explained my story, he's looking at me mad. But now if we were boys and I'm telling you like, nah, listen, actually, yeah, besides everything I've got, I'm going through this situation, I don't know, just been made redundant or whatever, it'll be more understanding. So that's the reason why it's so important to share your situation with the people closest to you. And if you feel like you can't, you need to reevaluate the people you got around you.
Mm-hmm. And also, I don't know, obviously we have more. I just got a few, obviously.
But wait, I just wanted to tell me one thing, if you would share your information with your family.
Would you share yours, man?
My family, they know.
Okay. So
my family, they know.
So you don't get black tax in your family? There's no black tax?
My family only extends as me, my brother, and my sister. That's it.
Oh.
That's it.
What about your dad?
Yeah, my dad, but I'm saying I haven't got like a...
Yeah, but would you... That's what I mean. Like, would you tell?
Yeah.
You got my dad, no black tax.
My dad's fine. My dad's fine. I can say he's got no expectation.
It's my own. That's the problem.
I think so. My own, I think it's yours. You got to remember, you got a big family. Yeah, you've got a big family, bro. There's like 16 of you, man. So there's a lot of you.
Nah, there is a lot of us.
Yeah,
that's what my dad always says. 16 of you, I should be a millionaire.
Which is very true. I think that was his plan. He was hoping one of you man become athlete or basketball side. Just hoping.
He fumbled the bag.
You man let him down.
If he never shipped me to Uganda, I could have been a footballer, bro. Yeah, but it is what it is.
You're not even that good. I don't know. Whoa. That's a story for another day anyways.
Wow.
But
what you got? What you want to tell the people then, man?
No, obviously, I don't know if we're wrapping it up.
Yeah, we are. We are. I mean, we will talk more about financial education
in the near future.
We're breaking it down into segments because it's such a broad topic, and I feel like there's so many aspects to it.
Because I really want to talk about Klarna. They're gonna hate me after this, and one of my boys works for Klarna. So if you're watching this, my bad, but
we got to talk about it.
Klarna's a problem.
You know what I mean? But real talk though, and also for people out there, like, you know, if you're in that position where, you know what, you don't have people around you that you don't have friends around you, you don't have friends like we do, you know, that you can share with and stuff like that. There's other organizations out there
very key
that are literally built for stuff like this, even though they're not, you know, government is not funding them as it should, because at the end of the day, it's all part of their agenda. Don't let me get into my
Don't get into my
conspiracy.
But we do know they need broke people for the economy to work.
Do you know what I mean? Of course, exactly. But there are organizations out there. There's a company called CAP, Christian Against Poverty. Yeah?
Come on.
This is a British charity. This British charity company is all about cancelling people out of debt and helping them back on their feet.
Because some people, only Jesus can take them out of debt.
Only Jesus can take you out. Only Jesus. Yeah? And then you have Young Money as well. An organization with resources on helping children understand money. They create programs for schools to teach personal finance to kids.
Another topic.
You got My Bank. Another cool organization creating programs and workshops to help young children learn about budgeting, saving, loans, etc. You also have the Money Charity, very awesome charity that works on products and services, teaching finance in schools. They also talk to policymakers and try to change the laws, which I think is very key. And obviously, you can find all this information on financiallymint.com.
But we will put it on our Instagram, just to make sure you have access to it.
Very, very key, guys. And also, I just want to say, you guys can DM him if you need any sort of financial advice. I'm joking. You can DM all of us if you need any sort of help, anything like that.
Man.
If you need any information, being pointed in the right direction, everything. He's in finance and he's very, very knowledgeable. We all pick his brains for so many things. So yeah. You know what I mean? That's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? That's why we create. That's why what?
Yeah, we're not all laughs. It's not all banter. Sometimes it's serious, sometimes be serious. And what we want to do is, obviously we know that we can't change everything in our community.
Nah.
But if we can just help one person in terms of like discussing financial difficulties, sharing their journey, if it can help one person, we've achieved something. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that has been In My Opinion podcast, episode 3.
Yeah.
Please, guys, we won't get anywhere without your support. So please share with a friend, share with an auntie, probably not my auntie or my dad, but
please, I beg you.
Share with one person this episode, yeah? Subscribe to our channel on YouTube. You can also catch us on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud by searching In My Opinion podcast. So that's In My Opinion is all one word, then podcast, because there's a couple other cats out there that try to bag their name.
And then also Instagram, Instagram as well, In My 0P on Instagram, Twitter, and all of that stuff. Please follow us. Follow us, share. And grow with us, man. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. And we love the support from the last episode as well. Everybody really loved it. The feedback is amazing. So please
keep that feedback coming in, man.
Yes,
and any topic suggestions, anything you think you want us to discuss, let us know.
Yeah.
I've been Melinda the Fourth.
DM.
This is my co-host, DT,
aka Designated Driver.
My co-conspirators.
Yeah.
Mr. Uzi. We out.